Police say two brothers held a store manager at gunpoint, handcuffed him, and threw him in the back of his own car. They then stole dozens of handguns from the Dunhams in Benton Harbor. 13 News Side's Jeremiah Brown joins us in the newsroom. And JD, what could these men be facing?
Well, Elena, Darnell Bishop and Dontrell Nance could face decades in prison. Court documents tell us that the two men blindfolded, handcuffed the store's manager so they could steal 123 handguns. The U.S. Attorney for West Michigan says this is an example of what is driving gun violence. The manager of the Dunham Sports in Benton Harbor told police that on Thursday night he was approached by two men at his home who then held him at gunpoint.
Then blindfolded, handcuffed, and placed him in the back of his own car. The defendants then drove the manager to an unknown area and threatened the manager with a gun to his head until the manager disclosed the passcode for the security system at the sports store and told them how to access it.
Police say Darnell Bishop held the manager against his will, while his brother Dontrell Nance broke into the store, filling 2 Yeti coolers with handguns.
A later ATF audit revealed that 123 handguns were missing.
U.S. Attorney for the Western District of Michigan, Mark Totten, saying that investigators noticed a failed Cash App transaction as Nance attempted to transfer money from the manager's debit card to his account.
This lead allowed law enforcement to begin surveillance of Nance at his place of residence.
With the guns recovered, law enforcement is saying that $100,000 worth of guns would have ended up in the streets.
You've got 100 guns that were headed to the streets of Grand Rapids, head to the streets of Detroit, Lansing, Benton Harbor, across the state. That is amazing if you think about just where these guns are headed and the damage they were looking that they could potentially do in our communities.
Special Agent Deere warning of consequences for those who steal from those federally licensed to sell firearms.
So anybody in the community that has the temptation to target and victimize anybody who is a law-abiding person engaged in the sale of firearms, this is the consequence of your actions.
Bishop and Nance are expected to make their first federal court appearance tomorrow. Police ask that anyone who is aware of these kind of events happening to call your local ATF officer or police. In the newsroom, Jeremiah Brown, 13 on your side.
Jeremiah, thank you.